Is there anybody that Coach K would bring in or be around?
No, you know what? Coach K was always good at doing his own.
He did it himself. You need to bring anybody in.
Rich, there's this one story. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this before. So it's before one of our first games, and it was during the time when the movie Gladiator came out, okay? One of my all-time favorite movies, by the way.
Okay.
So we're all sitting in a row like this, okay? We're all sitting down like this, and there's a huge screen in front of us, and there's a doorway to the left. And the screen comes on, all the lights go off, and it's a part where, he's riding back in front of his crew, and he says, if you're dead, don't worry about it. For you or in Elysium, something like that, one of those lines like that. And they all get up and they go to battle. The lights come on, we're all ready to go. Out of nowhere, there's an arrow that comes on fire, from the doorway, hits a dartboard. Okay, so we're all like this. Like, what the hell's going on? That's an arrow on fire.
An actual flaming arrow went through the door.
Okay, through the door to the side, hits the dartboard here. We're sitting there like, wow, this is really happening. What's happening? And out of nowhere, there's a Solution basketball, right? It had Solution on the side. And it was like these old kind of balls, and the ball started to roll in through the doorway. So arrow on fire, ball rolling in, we're all focused on the ball, and out of nowhere, Coach K runs in the room and dives on the ball. He's wrestling with the ball like it's a bear, okay? And he's like, effing fight with me. And everybody gets up, and everybody's like, yeah! And everybody runs out of the room. My shoelace literally snaps. I come back in the room. All I see, Coach K on the ground. My hip. He apparently threw his hip out. And he's like, just get out there. I didn't even get out there. And it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. And he came out there, he coached the game, and we won the game. But
this was pregame?
This was pregame. He does, you have to ask any Duke player that you ever have come on here, have them tell you one of the funniest pregame stories of all time, because he does this stuff every year. He comes up with his own stuff. And he gets so into it. He always says, I have goosebumps. I get goosebumps talking about this. It takes him to a different place.
So did he see Gladiator, you think, or did somebody?
Oh, he's seen Gladiator. He's seen he's an Army guy.
Okay.
So he's a West Point grad. So if there's any movie that deals with war, he's seen it.
So he says, come fight with me. He gets an arrow to flame up and throw in there. Come fight with me. You guys all go run out there. But you come back in.
Because I have to change shoes, still on the ground. In the same position, holding the basketball. I can't use, because last time I got reprimanded for using bad terminology on the show, so I will refrain from doing so this time. But he unleashed hell on me.
Oh, my
It was one of the best moments ever.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.